A prideful person believes they have a rightful due to certain things. This is my right. I have a due to this because of X, Y, or Z. And oftentimes it's with little concern of the needs of other people. It's the fact that even if somebody else gets hurt along the way, if I get what I want, that's the way life is. And so, hey, it's all about me. It's the survival of the fittest mindset, and a prideful person always wants to view themselves at the top of the chain, that they're entitled to be at the top of the chain, the king of the jungle, so to speak, that they're going to win always in the end. Here's a key characteristic of a prideful person. They tend to be very materialistic. They base their identity, this is a key word, identity is how you view yourself. And they tend to base their identity on external things like their possessions or what their position is or what their title is or how popular they might be. And they live for this whole thing of getting the possessions and the positions and the titles and the popularity. Nothing wrong with any of those things, but a prideful person is living for those things. Their identity is in those things. If you take those things away from them, they feel like nothing, because their identity is wrapped up in them. They live for this recognition, for the applause of others, and for the things that allow them to put the accoutrements around their life that bolsters them up and makes them look as though they're extremely important, perhaps even more important than other people. The fifth characteristic of a prideful person is they're self-centered and selfish. Obviously, these all go together. They are overlapping circles. They're not all individualized, compartmentalized statements. They all overlap, and this one certainly does. Prideful people have a limited view of resources. They believe that the world has a certain amount of resources, and getting their share before someone else gets anything is what drives them. It creates envy and jealousy, and they're always self-centered and self-serving in the way they approach life. By the way, let me say again, just as a digression just for a moment, please remember that these qualities that I'm describing, these characteristics I'm describing, are not always very blatant. Most of the time, they're extremely subtle. We don't see them for what they really are, but they're present in our lives.